Kevin Durant, the 6'9" small forward from Texas, is one of the NBA's all-time greatest scorers with the ability to post up, beat his defender off the dribble, or pull up from the three-point line. There's literally no defense capable of shutting him down. Kevin Durant took some major heat when the superstar joined forces with Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors after blowing a 3-1 lead to them the previous season. Now on one of the NBA's all-time greatest super teams, it's easy to say that Kevin Durant has the perfect star-studded team around him, but with career averages of 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists per game, KD is more than capable of leading a team to the NBA Finals. So for today's video, we are going to deassemble the super team Warriors and build the perfect team around Kevin Durant, in which he'll be the #1 option and the lone superstar with the goal of winning an NBA championship. Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So we are going to build the perfect team around Kevin Durant, assuming he is going to be the #1 option on the squad and not have any other like superstar players out there to help him get an NBA championship, which was my big beef with him when he went to the Golden State Warriors, is that I know he's capable of being the man on any NBA franchise. So I was really hoping we could have experienced that throughout his NBA career, but it sounds like he's probably going to stay with the Golden State Warriors for the time being. So yeah, man, when you get Kevin Durant, what kind of players do you want around him? Well, he is a guy that can score so many different ways, right? I mean, Kevin Durant is, I would say, the best offensive player in the NBA when it comes to scoring the basketball. I mean, anyway, guys, he can beat you when it comes to the game of basketball. So I definitely want players around him that can kind of react to the situation given to them. I want guys that are good with ball movement and just running the offense, because ball movement is why the Golden State Warriors work out so nicely. And when it comes to Kevin Durant, you want to be able to get him the basketball however he needs to score in that particular situation. So let's go ahead and get started on this. For the point guard position, now this is just a player that we've never really seen Durant play this type of player before, because he's always played with superstar point guards going back to Russell Westbrook up through Stephen Curry. This is a guy on the Minnesota Timberwolves, just kind of a basic, good offensively ran point guard, and that is Jeff Teague. So yeah, Jeff Teague this NBA season averaged 14 points and 7 assists per game. Pretty good finishing at the basket, you know, shot 50% field goal percentage on the season, and just a guy that is going to be able to be respected out there by other NBA players. He's a guy that you got to kind of stay close to on the three-point line, but also can take it to the basket, and just somebody that's going to play some pretty decent defense out there. I mean, he had an offensive rating of 111, a defensive rating of 112. I just wanted to see Durant play with a point guard whose job is to just run the offense and not really do anything else out there, and that's exactly what Jeff Teague is. He's just a solid guy out there, man. So yes, Jeff Teague, you and your consistent play, welcome to the Golden State Warriors. And look at this, guys, the Timberwolves, they get Stephen Curry back, because they should have had him in the first place, right? They just did not draft him. All right, so welcome to the team, Jeff Teague. Next up, guys, we are going to go for kind of the superstar, I don't want to say a superstar, but all-star player alongside Kevin Durant. I think this dude right here would be so much fun to watch play with KD, just because how he plays the game of basketball, and that is the center for the Denver Nuggets, guys, Nikola Jokic. So Nikola Jokic, I thought, had a fantastic NBA season. The reason I love his game so much is just because he's very adaptable. This NBA season, he had 19 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists per game on 40% shooting from three-pointer. Had a 121 offensive rating with a 107 defensive rating. Just because the name of the game is ball movement, you want a center that will be able to get you rebounds with the 11 rebounds per game, but also be able to kick it back out to the perimeter shooters in Kevin Durant. Not only that, but we were saying he could shoot three-pointers. So, you know, if Kevin Durant is spacing the floor, or if he wants to post up, then Jokic can go out there and do the very opposite of what Durant is doing. I just love this guy's playmaking ability from the center position. I know I've always said personally, he's like a point guard inside a center's body. It would just be so much fun to watch, especially on a Steve Kerr offense, just Nikola Jokic and him kind of operating and bouncing off of Kevin Durant. So Jokic, welcome to the Golden State Warriors. So for our next player, this is actually somebody that already plays for the Golden State Warriors, the perfect guy alongside Jokic and Kevin Durant, and that is Draymond Green. Draymond Green is like the perfect definition of a great teammate. He's going to do everything out there that needs to be done to win. He's not really a numbers guy. You know, he's not going to worry about scoring 30 points per game, but he is going to do a little bit of everything out there, man. He's one of those little, like those little knives out there that just have all the little tools on there. You know, you got like the bottle openers and the nail clippers and the scissors. That's pretty much what Draymond Green will be for this Golden State Warriors team alongside Kevin Durant. This season, he put up 11 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block per game. He's not the most amazing three-point shooter, but he can still knock it down at times, which will help space the floor when it comes to Kevin Durant getting to the basket. And even when that doesn't happen, it's like if he kicks out the Draymond Green who's on the three-point line, Draymond's somebody that will find the open man, you know, if the ball's in a situation where he cannot score it, which, you know, sometimes is often but I mean, Draymond Green's just not really known to be a scorer anyway. He's just known for doing everything else out there, and his defense is pure savage, guys. Like, his defense is going to lock people down out there. Absolutely love him from a systematic standpoint. I feel like Draymond Green is the type of player you need on your team to win championships. So hopefully, man, being that third or fourth option on this team will work out good for us. I thought it was a great fit. So Draymond Green, you are going to stay on the Golden State Warriors. And finally, man, for our final player. Our defense is already looking pretty good out there with Jeff Teague, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green. Jokic is decent on defense. We are going to get us a solid shooting guard that can do a little bit of everything out there. He actually also plays for the Denver Nuggets. I thought he would be a nice fit alongside Jeff Teague in the backcourt, and that is Gary Harris. So Gary Harris is somebody that can catch and shoot the basketball, can run off screens, can create his own shot, can create shots for others out there. For this NBA season on the Nuggets, I think he's one of the more lower rated players or underrated players in the NBA. He put up 18 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals per game while shooting 40% from 3 and also a 55% overall field goal percentage. His offensive rating is 115 with a defensive rating of 112. Just another one of those guys out there that does not really have a big ego when it comes to his stats out there. He's still going to put up the numbers, but he doesn't need to be like the man. So that was kind of the issue with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, is that you never really knew who the Batman or the Robin was, or we all kind of knew Kevin Durant was the Batman, but that's who Russell Westbrook wanted to be, right? In the same case on the Golden State Warriors now, it's like, yes, the team obviously works out, but we really don't know like who the number one option is. Is it Durant? Is it Stephen Curry? Sometimes it's Klay Thompson. This team that we built right here is going to be the perfect squad to get the most out of Kevin Durant and his game. It's going to force him to be a leader out there. It's going to force him to have to make the big shot in the big moments. So yes, guys, Kevin Durant, Jokic, Draymond Green, Gary Harris, and Jeff Teague. It's definitely not a super team by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a pretty solid NBA team. The front court is definitely, you know, the cream of the crop right there. And then a serviceable backcourt, guys that can shoot three-pointers and play some defense and make plays for other. Out the bench, we still got Iguodala, we got JaVale McGee, we got Jordan Bell out there. So yeah, man, pretty solid squad. I'm going to say the record of this team right here, with Kevin Durant as that number one option and the guys around him, I think it's going to be a pretty solid record. I'm going to say in the Western Conference, 58 wins is kind of feeling right. I feel like I might be overshooting it a little bit, so maybe close to like 55 or 56, something around there. So guys, give me your predictions in the comment section below how you think this team is going to do. Let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season, and see just how good this new look Kevin Durant team can really do. Okay, so we have 59 wins on the season. Looks like the first place team is the Timberwolves with Stephen Curry. So yeah, that team is going to be hard to beat in the playoffs. Simulate today against Utah Jazz. And we finished with a W on the season, so 60 wins, guys. LeBron James getting MVP, Donovan Mitchell Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lin, Sixth Man, Drummond Defensive Player, Chris Dunn, and Tom Thibodeau Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, no Kevin Durant, guys, so that's something to think about. All-NBA second, no Kevin Durant again. Yo, is this boy choking? Wait, am I blind, guys? Yeah, no Durant. No Durant. And then we got Draymond Green making it. Yo, where the hell is Kevin Durant, bro? I was not expecting this. I thought he was gonna be like top, at least All-NBA second team behind LeBron. Player stats on the, let me go team stats first. I always got to see the team stats, guys. And then we'll go to that. So points per game wise, we were fifth in the NBA in scoring at 112 points per game. So that's pretty solid. From a defensive standpoint, we were the best defensive team in the NBA, guys, only giving up 101.6 points per game. Field goal percentage, looks like we were right around, a little above the league average. Three-pointers, we definitely shot a lot of threes. We did not really make a lot of threes. I mean, 37%, that's not very good. I was kind of expecting to be better with that because Jokic, 40% shooter, Jeff Teague with a 38%, Gary Harris 40%, so, and plus you also got Kevin Durant on the squad. So yeah, definitely was expecting a bit better than that. Looks like from a ball movement standpoint, I was definitely expecting this just because of the point guard we have, but also Jokic and Draymond Green. Steals, we were right around our league average. So yeah, man, looks like we did a lot of good things out there, but Kevin Durant, let's check out his stats here, man. So he did put up 26 points. He did put up 7 rebounds and 5 assists. I have no idea how that's not all-NBA team worthy. Looking at his previous stats and for other seasons, it's like, yeah, scoring is like, I mean, not his best years was definitely on the OKC Thunder, but still 26 points per game is nice. Rebounds were down a little bit. Assists were right around his average. Shot 43% from 3, 90% free throw, played 35 minutes. So I don't know, man, just, I guess he had some other nice guys out there too, though. When you have ball movement like that, when it comes down to the assists, you don't really just run the offense through one guy. I mean, All these guys out there are capable of scoring. We got Jokic at 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists per game. I thought he was fantastic alongside Durant. Jeff Teague, loving his numbers, guys. 15 points, 3 rebounds, and also 8 assists per game. Gary Harris, scoring not quite where I wanted. I want him to be around, maybe 17, 18 points per game, but also the 5 assists is nice. And then Draymond Green, once again, doing a little bit of everything out there. And then the bench unit played very nicely. But overall, it's like the team, we had 60 wins. So yeah, we built the team nicely. The goal, though, is to win the NBA championship. So we do have the Clippers in the first round. Let's go ahead, guys, and simulate the current round here. And looks, here we go. Oh my God. Okay, we got them 4 games to 2. 4 games to 2, and thankfully, Klay Thompson and the Denver Nuggets just knocked out the first seed Minnesota Timberwolves. That definitely helps us out here a lot. Kevin Durant, though, in this closeout game, 29 points and 4 rebounds. Only shot 15 times. See, I want Durant shooting about 25 times a game, guys. Not going to lie. Draymond Green at 24 points and 16 rebounds with 6 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. 15 and 6 for Jeff Teague, and then a near triple-double, actually, for Jokic. Next up, we have the Houston Rockets. Going to be kind of a difficult series. Simulate current round, and... Oh my God, I was about to say, man, if we were about to blow that 3-1 lead in a Kevin Durant video, I was not going to be happy about that. But closeout game, we beat the Rockets 110-101. Gary Harris, a huge game, 25 points and 8 assists. 21, 12, and 5 for Kevin Durant, 18 for Jeff Teague, 15, 7, and 3 for Jokic. Next up, we have Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. I'm not really afraid of any of these teams in the conference finals here. So, similar current round, and... made quick work of them guys. 4 games to 1 closeout game. We got 31 points, 5 rebounds for Durant, 20 and 14 assists for Jeff Teague, which just goes to show when you have a great player on your squad like Kevin Durant, it's going to make everybody around you better because the freaking defense out there got double or triple team Durant. Jeff Teague knocking down shots. I love the 14 assists. It's absolutely amazing out there. Next up, we do have the Toronto Raptors, who are the #1 seed. So we'll see if they choke in the playoffs or if they win the championship. Simulate current rounds. And, well, that was easy, guys. We got them 4 games to 0. Kevin Durant, your finals MVP, guys. And this is what I want from Durant in his career. I want him to go to an NBA Finals, 34 points per game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, playing like an all-time great with a team that is built around him, guys. Not a super team, a team that is built around him. People that get mad at me for saying that I, hate on Durant too much. This is just what I want to see from him sometime in his career, guys, is to go out there and lead a team to an NBA championship. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. How do you guys think my team turned out? Do you feel like it was the right team around Kevin Durant? What pieces should I have switched up? I definitely like your guys' opinion. And as always, I want to know from you guys, what is your perfect team if you were the GM of Durant and you got to build really anyone around him within realism? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section below which team I should do next. And peace out, my friends.